want to show you is we've actually let the chicks out. So the last few days, you've actually seen when we got the chicks, when they were small, as far as the bedding we used, how we actually fed them. We actually fed them together, and we're going to do a live stream to kind of talk a little bit more about it. But now the chicks have grown, and they actually have gotten a little bit bigger. Fluffy still likes to watch them a little bit. But we'll go back here and I'll show you. They're actually all, I would say, happily together now. Maybe just a little bit. They're still the newer hens. I can tell which one of the newer ones. They still kind of like, don't let them eat first. All the time they gotta kind of like sneak to eat. But here's the flock. As you can see, you can tell that that's the newer chicks because you can see the little different colored little white ones. So we've actually got those little lighter colored ones. All of those are the new ones. Everything that's brighter colored, we kind of, and I think we got one little red Rhode Island red, 2 of them.
Yeah.
But mostly everything we went with was all the ones with the different colors. So you can see that little group over there. I think Bev said that one's going to be a rooster.
Yes.
And you can kind of tell it's kind of getting a little rooster head on it.
Hello.
And it walks like a little rooster. But that's it. That's basically the gist of how we've been able to not lose these hens like we lost our last one. That little house, we're probably going to end up just taking it out. I was leaving it in there just for looks so they can have something to play in. But if I raise hens in there, like baby chicks in there, I would actually have to cover that bottom up because things can get in the bottom of those little houses. If it was all these chicks now, I'm not worried. But when they're smaller chicks, you can see how that rooster, eventually I'm going to have to separate them because they'll fight. So I got a little spot to put that rooster in when it gets a little bit bigger. But yeah, unless you can get something to cover all the way around your chickens when you got baby chicks, these little rats and weasels and I don't know what kind of vermin they are, they'll actually get in any little spot they can and they'll get in and they'll kill your baby. So there are some things we're going to talk about on the live stream when we actually do the live stream. We'll talk about the watering, how we water them, things that we're looking to do. We'll talk a little bit more about the planting system, how you would plant around the chicken cage, and that way that'll help you use less fertilizer, increase your fruit production on your farm, and just ways to kind of pull the chicks in as far as making it kind of like a whole system.
And the dog.
And the dog. Got to have
Take
a dog.
care.
Not biting that junk fluffy. Got to have a dog. We're gonna go in, basically just put their food on something today, put some inside in case it rains some more. And that's it. So let me go in and do that, and I'll be right back. You can just show y'all right there.
Hey, Fluff.
Sitting on those eggs up in there, so maybe she might, maybe that black one might be mean enough not to let the other chicken mess with her eggs. So they got 8 eggs right there. wish I could have my marker from markers.
Make it bigger next time, like when you mark it. Like make it a little bit bigger, or make the circle bigger, and then you just put it under.
I didn't want to put a big mark.
No, I mean under it.
I didn't want her to kind of roll the egg over or something and see that little mark and go to
Like it.
messing on it. So that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all learned something from this series. Just a little information, some of our experiences that we've actually learned from a lot of failure. You can actually have, or from a lot of our failure, you can actually have quicker success. So if you're trying to raise chickens and you're tired of them smelling inside, making noise inside, and you're like, I'm going to move them outside, you get one of those, unless you can put wire or something underneath it to stop things from digging underneath it, something's going to eventually get in there. Rats on up. But if you got a rabbit cage, it's the best thing ever. Really nothing can actually get in there, especially if you get the ones with the small opening. So that's it. Thank y'all for watching the Grow From the Network, and that's our chicken series. And as always, until next time, grow, grow, grow.